We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the New York Giants. Ready to get things rocking, the Pro Bowl kicker from the NFC last year, Aldrich Rosas. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 4-8. 54. Defense wins championships, baby. Check.
Then we're going to 53.
Right there. 54, Mike. Hey, let's get that ball.
Then we're going to 53.
Check. Fresno.
Then we're going to 54. 1-8. 26.
Now Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And the spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Slam.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Yeah, baby.
Here we go. Going to 54. 1-8.
I know he ain't got it. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check.
Tight dog. 47.
Undercrunch. Check 24.
Then we're going to 53.
Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit.
26.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 4-8.
Hey, keep it up. Check 31. 29 is the Mike 29.
26.
A quick throw here out to Cobb. Randall Cobb on the breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on fourth down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline as a play caller. You're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing Jones. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's going to be taken down at the... 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
A 12-yard gain. It's now 4th down.
Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Going to 54. Why? Under. SOS. Rush in. Hey, kill. Check four.
And now a carry here for their fullback. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Here we go. Mike 54. Here we go. Go to 54. Why? Lucky. Why? Kill. Get wide. Check safety. Here we go. 47. Right there. 54. Go. Get out there. Bravo. Hey, here I come. 26.
Prescott on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Austin Safarian-Jenkins, 29 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Let's go.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, but some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Right there. All day, baby.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Elliott. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3rd and medium. They opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come on. Check 9. Check 9. Slam. Check 99. Check 99. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3. Then we're going to 53. Whip. Watch the whip. Then we're going to 54. Wide in. 26.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Go to 54. Wide in. Check, Mike. Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. We're going to 54. Why ain't?
Switch, switch, switch. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
We're going to 53.
They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
27.
This is Elliott. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
29 is Mike. Mike, 29. Rip right, rip right.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Yo, trip is here.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Mike,
Here we go. Wide in.
Mike 5-4. And it's getting them holes.
Here's Elliott. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Check three, check three.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. Oh, and now he bowls him over. 23 yards on the play.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. So they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a 1st down.
And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Set. 15 line. 15 line. 6-man. Check curls. Yep. Watch it. Check go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. That one caught by Gibson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Ready. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, Wood.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day.
On 3rd down, Jones. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Coleman, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. Oh, and now some space to operate. The 40. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 65 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Jones. This is brought in by Gibson. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd.
X3, 218, chop. Hey, wahoo. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Check. Hey. Mike 55. Hey, tighten down.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Come on, set.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Giants first down.
Showing it. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hard.
A first down carry for Barkley. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Mike 51. Hey, Zoo. Go.
2nd and 5. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 17 yards and a giant first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Say, you draw Corker. Mike 50. Now.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll buy some time right. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And they still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They'll run with Barkley. And he will not even make make it back to the line of scrimmage. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back.
It's a turnover on downs.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Mike spot 4. Kill. Double. Hatch it. Here we go, 46. 54, 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Hey, 47. 54, right there. 54, Mike. We're going to 54, right here. 26.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year. 7-1 in their 8 games played at home. The only loss was on a Monday night to Tennessee.
Going to 54, right here. Here we go, 46. We're going to 54, right here. Mike spot 4. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 54 is Mike. Check. We're going to 53. 54. Time to go. Night. Watch the 6. We're going to 53. 6. Check 43.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Marr now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Hey, lock it. 25, check 25. Look, squeeze. Leo. Yes. Kill, turn up. Now. Who's that? Is that
On first and 10, Jones nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Look at me. Go.
You got tight right there. 36.
Go. Check.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Check three.
Gone. Hey, stand off. Leave grip.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Michael Bannon. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his first career touchdown in his first career game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Hey, high 7.
Let's get it. Watch out.
Jones throwing on 4th down. Catch made by Slayton. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 55, Mike.
Hey, orbit.
I'm coming after you. Check.
Yo, go.
Check 55 to Mike.
Jones now on 1st down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Yep. Let's go.
2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Gibson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Mike 55, Mike 55. You must be drinking.
Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, 50 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. And it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side.
What you got? What you got? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
This looks like a free play for Prescott. Safarian Jenkins has it. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard second down.
Second down at the 46-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Tight dog.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Kill.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Why here?
Check 49.
SOS. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why here?
Rush in.
Shift. Check 4.
Check. Lucky.
Well, Prescott here to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Here we go, 47.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check safety. Watch safety green.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Hey, kill.
Mike 29.
We're going to 54. Why?
Check.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why?
Big Ed. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
26.
Third and long for Prescott. And complete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Coming this way. Here we go. Hey, check 24. Check.
Then we're going to 53.
Shoot.
Here we go, 47.
Back. Joker.
Swear. Hey, kill.
29.
47.
Here we go. 29 is the Mike.
26.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Intended for Michael Gallup. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Under. 47.
49 is the Mike. Mike 29. Ricky.
26.
Throwing here, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Go to 54. Why?
Mike 29. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. I'm scared. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
26.
Prescott yet again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
We play to win.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for Dallas, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.